at Ventana Research. I'm glad to be here today at Cloud Slam and discuss the CIO challenge in integrating data in the clouds. It's great to be back as I kicked off the conference and to talk about a issue in cloud computing that frankly doesn't get enough focus. The challenges that organizations face in integrating data in the clouds, within the clouds, across the clouds, and back into the enterprise, as I'll discuss today, are part of the landscape of what most organizations need to add to their top priority as they look at driving the integration of their data more strategically as part of their overall cloud computing portfolio. First, myself here, Mark Smith, and the head of research at Ventana Research. We've been researching into the business and technology areas for almost a decade, focusing on a broad scope of technology from mobile computing, analytics, information management, business applications across business and IT. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Mark Smith VR, and you can find our firm on LinkedIn and Facebook, and of course at VentanaResearch.com. Ventana Research has been researching into the areas of business and technology for some time, as I mentioned, and today I'm going to give you an integrated view on leveraging some of our core competencies that we have here at Ventana. Everything from benchmark research, looking at how peers of yours are advancing their organization around data and cloud computing and data governance, to data integration, and also give you some perspectives around technology vendors and take a look at what it means to leverage data more strategically in the clouds and why it's important for business and IT, and hopefully get some educational perspectives, because at the core, that's what Ventana Research is all about, is to give you some educational perspectives based on both research and experience and great technology vendor coverage. As we all know, the challenges in organizations has been always complex in building that information highway that we've heard about for probably almost 2 decades now. And I think that we're actually just starting to make some good progress in the last 3 to 5 years of information architectures and the ability to get data more well connected and integrated across our enterprises. And now in the last 3 years of the advent of cloud computing and the move to leveraging services, applications, tools, platform, and infrastructure outside enterprises has risen in use and deployment, we're kind of back to working on getting that information highway constructed and connected together. And I'll talk about that today, because if your organization doesn't have a data integration strategy as part of cloud computing, you're most likely suffering from a lot of potential issues and errors that we'll talk about today, and frankly needs to be part of both the business and IT focus to drive better efficiency of our data across the enterprise. Now, as organizations find themselves in this kind of challenge and both opportunity, our clients have continued to provide to us key issues that they're trying to overcome. And the 3 issues comprise of information consistency, information quality, and operational efficiency. Now, there's plenty of others, but as we talk about the role of data in cloud computing, these become even more critical as organizations realize that the multiple versions of the truth is not just a problem of data inside our enterprise, it's actually outside of our enterprise. And that we actually need to address the issues of many definitions of data, incorrect data, and how this leads to potential errors. Of course, the role of quality of data has been one that continues to climb of importance, and we're just beginning to see organizations integrate data quality as a core task activity to all forms of their computing, which is great to see, as the importance to the consistency of our data and needs to make sure that we're actually using the proper codes and definitions, and we'll talk more about that. Also, operational efficiency. Clearly, most organizations have both time delays in their use of data because in most cases they haven't put automated technologies in place for driving improvement. And frankly, this has created all kinds of problems, and we'll talk about some of those and the limitations of collaboration and the impact to consistency and quality of data, and what this means to overall management processes and business processes, because operational efficiency needs to be something that is looked at both